winning is winning.
I know, you know.
I told our guys, it's precious. Winning is precious. Doesn't matter on this level. Any given night, anything could happen.
Oh, yeah.
You did exactly what you're supposed to do. Now we can get everybody back in there. Hopefully, I've gotten their attention, and they can get back and get focused and be a part of this team and help us be successful. I was really proud of our guys tonight. I thought, again, a little shaky start, but we kind of loosened up a little bit, especially in the second half. I thought we did some good things. Penetration, we shot the ball better. We had a lot of good performances tonight. I think Jarikus Bradley was good tonight. I thought Lucas was good. He was solid, but we had some guys. I thought Antonius Cleveland just gets better every night that he's playing, and he has such a long wingspan, almost a 7-foot wingspan. It's crazy how good he could really be, and I think one day he's really going to be a special player. But I do anticipate him being a 4-year starter. I think he's going to be really good.
That dunk he had was impressive over that. That dunk he had was impressive over
yeah.
that defender.
He just loves to play. He loves to play the game, and I thought he did some good things. We got our hands on some balls tonight. We had 15 steals, and that's probably a record for us in the last few years to have that many steals. But I thought we anticipated pretty well, and we were very unselfish. I thought we were good. I thought some guys coming off the bench did a good job. Will Holyfield just keeps hitting shots. Something about him. He just hits shots. He did a good job. I thought Kyle Schroeder did some good things. Caleb Woods gave us some good moments. Jamal kind of got going a little bit in the second half. Did a good job. I think he had 18 points for the night. But all in all, we did what we're supposed to do. Now we've got to move on and get focused and get ready.
I know JB just a little bit. I know he getting an OVC player and newcomer. That's
well,
impressive.
What a great start! What a great start for him to get that kind of recognition right off that. Well deserved.
Well deserved, yeah.
Player of the year. Player of the week, and then also newcomer of the week. But what I loved about JB, he's unselfish. I think he's going to get better and better as time goes on, but he's a money player. He loves to play the game, and no game's too big for him. And you saw that at St. Louis, and then we came back tonight against an opponent we're supposed to win. But he still gives you that intensity the sincere intensity is what you look for. A lot of times you can look at an opponent like this and think, well, all I have to do is show up to win, and maybe sometimes out of 10 that may be the case.
Yeah.
But our guys still really had a sense of urgency tonight. They tried to be unselfish. They tried to make an extra pass. They tried to defend.
Too, yeah.
And so I was proud of that.
Things,
and we need that. We played a majority of the night tonight with 4 or 5 freshmen, or the 3 or 4 freshmen. So that was a good thing. I thought C.J. Reese did some good things in the second half. He's explosive around that rim, and when he starts making better decisions,
he can get to the basket,
and finding open people, he can help us.
Oh yeah. Now you got your first road trip where you're gone for a few days. That'd be a little different thing for the team.
It's going to be different because you've got a lot of inexperience on your team, but you do have some experience. You have 3 starters from last year's team that's been there and done that. I think it's a matter of trying to get those guys back in the groove and back in the flow of things. They've been gone. When you take off to St. Louis, you're gone a couple of days, and then you have a day off the next day, and you're doing your workouts on your own. It's just different, and now you just feel so left out. One thing that I feel like that was helpful for our guys is that we took that basketball away from them, and that's something they love to do, is play ball. So I think our attention was got, and so hopefully we can get back and take up where we left off and just be a better team.
The road's always tough. It should be 2 games. You should be good.
Well, two games that I just feel like that we're at a level now that we feel like we're going to be competitive every night in, night out. We feel like we can win night in, night out. Now, whether we do or not remains to be seen. But I do think that we're going to go in with that attitude, is that we're very capable of winning, and even if it is on the road. So this is going to be a little different for us. For a lot of these guys, because it is a road trip. It's a 2-game road trip, and so, hey, our focus has to be extreme when you go on the road. Everything has to be perfect. Your defense has to be perfect. Your preparation has to be perfect. All of those things have to be in place to have some success on the road. And hey, we're ready. We're ready for the challenge, and we know it's going to be a big test for us. And I don't know why it's a noon game. Do you?
I have no idea.
But we're playing noon, so that's going to be different. So we'll plan accordingly. We may, what we'll try to do on Friday is we'll have a noon practice before we leave because we don't have their facility down there when we get there. So we may have 11:30 practice and try to gear up toward that time of day. And see if we can't have a good practice before we leave and then get on the bus and get down there and get ready.